Hello Year 6 and welcome to today's literacy video. Today you are going to be writing the second paragraph of your persuasive writing. This is the main features paragraph. Make sure that you've got your plan with you to help you as you're writing today. Right, I'm going to start off with the name of my invention for my second paragraph, the Marking Machine 2021. And now I want to introduce a feature. So I'm going to talk about how it can mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes. So I could say the Marking Machine 2021 can mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes. However, I want to use a more powerful verb instead of can to reassure my reader that it will definitely do the job that I'm saying it will do. So I'm going to instead use guaranteed. The Marking Machine 2021 is guaranteed to mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes. So what I've done there is I've told my reader a fact about the invention, so it can mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes. Now I'm going to say what the advantage of that is for my target audience. So I'm going to say reducing your marking time by at least 3 hours. So in my first sentence, I've used a powerful verb, guaranteed. I've given a fact about what my invention does, mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes. I've then said what the advantage of that is for my reader using the statistic, 3 hours. The use of at least makes it seem like it's even more than 3 hours. So rather than just saying reducing your marking time by 3 hours, that at least suggests that actually could reduce your marking time by longer. So you're making the invention sound even better. And the use of your is addressing the reader as well. Okay, now I want to introduce another point. So my next point is about how teachers have to use a lot of highlighters when they mark. So I'm going to turn that into a positive of the machine by saying that it has a never-ending supply of highlighter ink. So let's think of a sentence starter rather than just saying this machine has a never-ending supply of highlighter ink. I'm going to do say goodbye. Say goodbye to, now I want to say here to searching for highlighters, but let's see if we can think of an adverb before searching. So something which makes it seem like I'm always searching for highlighters. Endlessly. So say goodbye to endlessly. Searching for highlighters. Then I'm going to put a comma. So the use of the imperative verb here, say, so say goodbye to endlessly. The use of the adverb adds more information. Say goodbye to endlessly searching for highlighters. Now I could say the Marking Machine 2021, but remember how we've talked about using different noun phrases. So let's think of a different noun phrase that I could use to replace the marking machine. So rather than actually saying marking, I could say here, this magnificent machine machine contains a never-ending Now I need a hyphen there because this is a compound adjective, never-ending supply. So never-ending is describing the supply of highlighter ink. Full stop. So I've got my different noun phrase here, this magnificent machine, and actually, can you remember what device that is as well? Both begins with the letter M, that's alliteration there. I've got my compound adjective to describe the supply. Let's read it out to check that it makes sense what we've got so far. The marking machine 2021 is guaranteed to mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes, reducing your marking time by at least 3 hours. Say goodbye to endlessly searching for highlighters. This magnificent machine contains a never-ending supply of highlighter ink. Okay, so far I've included 2 features about my marking machine. Now I want to talk about the practical design. So that I'm checking my plan, that's in my plan there, so I need to put that into a point. I want to use a different sentence starter though. So have a think about what sentence starters or what conjunctions have we looked at in school which we could use. So you might be thinking things like additionally, furthermore, moreover. Those are all conjunctions that you could use to vary your sentence starters. I'm going to go with not only will. And by using this sentence starter, I'm making it seem like my gadget has endless advantages to it. So not only will this gadget, again, I'm using a different noun phrase here. I'm not using the marking machine, I'm using gadget this time. Not only will this gadget increase your productivity, by 100%, comma. So what I've done here, I've got my different sentence starter, not only will, I've got my different noun phrase, this gadget, and then I've got another statistic, increase your productivity by 100%. Now, productivity is how well you produce something. So if you're increasing your productivity by 100%, it means that you are doing what you normally do, but 100% quicker in this case, talking about marking. So we're marking with this machine 100% faster. Now I want to say here about the practical design, which I mentioned earlier, but again, let's think of an adverb. What could I use to describe the practical design to make it sound even better? The incredibly, let's use that adverb, the incredibly practical design allows for easy transportation. Allows for easy transportation. So now I want to say, what about it allows for easy transportation? Let's slightly move this down a little bit. There we go. Right. So what allows for easy transportation is that it's got a sturdy handle and a secure base. So I'm going to say with a sturdy handle with a sturdy handle. Again, I'm using an adjective here to describe the handle to make it sound even better. With a sturdy handle and a secure base, comma, you'll, so again I'm using second person address, so I'm addressing my audience, you'll be able to mark anywhere and everywhere. You'll be able to mark anywhere and everywhere. And then I have finished that paragraph. Let's read it once more to check that it makes sense. Let's go from the top. The marking machine 2021 is guaranteed to mark 30 books in less than 2 minutes, reducing your marking time by at least 3 hours. Say goodbye to endlessly searching for highlighters. This magnificent machine contains a never-ending supply of highlighter ink. Not only will this gadget increase your productivity by 100%, the incredibly practical design allows for easy transportation. With a sturdy handle and a secure base, you'll be able to mark anywhere and everywhere. Okay, so what I want you to try to do today, children, when you're writing your paragraph, is think of how can I start my sentences in different ways. So think about the use of conjunctions to make it sound like it flows rather than you writing like it's a list. So sentence starters is one thing that I want you to think about. I also want you to think about noun phrases. So rather than repeating the name of your invention over and over again, what different noun phrases or even expanded noun phrases can you use? See if you can also include some statistics. So when you say this is the fact about the invention, what statistic have you got to support that? Whether it's 100%, whether it's 4 hours, whether it's 5 out of 10, it's up to you. And also think about, if you are describing things, think about the adverbs that you might be able to use. So when I spoke about practical design, I used the adverb incredibly. When I spoke about searching for highlighters, I used the adverb endlessly. So those are the things that I would like you to focus on today. I look forward to reading your work, and if you've got any questions, please make sure that you ask them on the blog or send us an email. Have a great day.